Welcome back to another one. Today we've got a few things to unpack, starting with 50 Cent proving once again that this man cannot be trusted with nuclear codes if he ever switches careers, because he clearly gets bored going 20v1 with rappers. Now he's aiming at the entire New York hip-hop scene after some comments he made in a recent interview. And this all ties into the podcast wave and artists jumping on mics instead of stages. If y'all remember, we already broke down the Joe Budden versus Corey Holcomb situation, the chaotic showdown in what people jokingly called the worst woman-beater championship of podcasting. Joe definitely crashed out, responding to Corey's claims that he's a serial abuser. And while Joe was at it, he also caught heat for going at J. Cole over that What If track, where Cole rapped from Tupac and Biggie's perspectives, which had the internet split. Then 50 Cent stepped in during his Rolling Stone interview and lit a match. He basically said New York City is turning into a podcast, that the whole New York hip-hop scene is becoming one giant podcast set. He even joked that soon there won't be anyone left to interview because all the rappers will be podcasters themselves. And listen, the roasting started immediately. Even people who normally criticize 50 were nodding along to that one. Joe Budden and others started catching strays from every direction. The argument floating around is that most rappers aren't true artists. They're hustlers who happen to know how to rap. When the music money slowed down, they pivoted into podcasting. And now we're watching another pivot towards streaming after folks realized creators like iShowSpeed and Kai Cenat are reportedly out-earning some A-list Hollywood actors. So whether you like 50 or not, his take isn't coming out of nowhere. And you've got to laugh at the irony, because while he's saying all this, his own circle, Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda, are gearing up to launch podcasts too. That's classic 50. Throw the grenade and walk away smiling. And as for J. Cole, while he was out popping up to surprise fans,
first thing we want to do, go to the most open space we can, slowly, calmly. I swear to God, I'll walk by and shake everybody's hand, but we got to be calm. Y'all got to set the tone for these people coming. They so hyped right now. I get it.
Right.
So if y'all can calmly, even y'all being calm right now, they walking up wondering why it's so calm. So please stay calm. This shit too crazy.
Yeah, we got crazy, bro.
I was at Carolina. It ain't look like this.
he was out there moving like it's 2009 again, selling CDs out the trunk of his Civic on some real grassroots hand-to-hand hustle.
26.
I can sign it too if you want.
Oh, yeah. Corey,
Okay, two?
get to, yeah.
Oh, y'all testing my skills right now. Hold up. I like that. Okay.
Yep.
Check out with 2 items. Charge $55.01.
Yep.
Tap to pay on iPhone. Boom.
Now we're not involved.
Oh! Get it? Processing. Ooh!
Yeah.
Would you like me to text or email your receipt?
Text me.
Alright. Ooh! Okay, let me sign. You want me to sign both?
Oh, absolutely. Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You ain't trying to buy a CD?
So, what's going on with the festival?
So the festival, it was a lot. We still like, it was a lot
We
to.
cooking up an idea.
Yeah, we cooking up an idea, but it was a lot.
Is it going to be here in Raleigh?
Yeah, it was still staying Raleigh, but it was just a lot.
Cooking up an idea.
Yeah, we cooking up
all
something.
right, all right.
It ain't over.
We waiting patiently.
What you think about the name though? Like,
Dream Bill?
like we was trying to change the name, maybe like call it something else, boom, boom, boom. Or do you feel like it'll hit different if it's a different name? Or do you feel like it's still
it is? Yeah.
I got to think on that.
Yeah.
All right.
Dream.
Just one?
Yep.
Man, thank y'all. My second and
Thank
third
you.
sale, man. Thank y'all.
Y'all getting ready to go in this mall?
Yeah. Bad idea.
No.
If we get
Gotta get mobbed.
Right, exactly.
You said yeah.
Man, thank
All
you.
All right, thank
I
y'all.
appreciate you.
Thank
you.
Thank you. Yeah. Take care. Y'all be safe.
Meanwhile, you've got Joe Budden out here criticizing the album, zeroing in on a few specific tracks he clearly wasn't feeling.
For me, this has no replay value. Like, I'm not going to be listening to this in my car. That's just the honest truth. Like, it's anticlimactic. Like, I think that he kills shit on so many features because it's somebody else's song. I think the production on somebody else's song, I think hook on somebody else's song, when he gets on it, it has all of those other components. Now you just adding his genius on it, so it's just amazing. When his feature run is amazing.
Nothing after Man Above did I need. Absolutely
You are
zero.
bugging.
I'm gonna hear this differently than y'all. I'm not gonna hear this the way that y'all are hearing it. 1. 2, I'm not saying it's bad, but do I think that his version of I Used to Love Her and how he sees it, I love how he picked it up from right where Common left off. But do I feel like that was needed?
I didn't like the
No,
light.
I don't.
The light flipping.
and I'm about to say, I don't love that beat either. Right after that is What If. Stop it, my nigga. You do not need to hear J. Cole go through Big and Pac's murder and say, what if these things... Tell me y'all needed... Tell me y'all needed
I like that concept.
I like
That wasn't
I liked it conceptually. I just don't think that he delivered with the song. It just didn't hit a home run for me. Again, the concept is fire.
I think it was unneeded in the story of this album. I will say that.
Leave that for Joyner Lucas, bro. Let him do his thing.
For me, at 39, he don't have much to say. He don't. And for me, that's evidenced by what the fuck he talking about, which is a Common flip. Yo, Biggie and Pac, if they was still around. You're 39. What are you doing? You was just lit in 29. You was tearing up. You back in the hood. They loving you. The old bitches is back. They hitting your line. Where you at? What you doing? You hype about it. At 39, he's already out of love with everything. And it sounds like that to me.
I don't feel none of this shit no more.
But it sounds like
That's
that
why you
to
don't
me.
need 24 songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't feel like that to me. And then for him to get to the end of this song and say, oh shit, she was like that from jump. Then you, one of the best MCs in the world, didn't need this to convey it for me. That's for me. Also, I thought this part of disc 2 had some of the beats that weren't as lit as the jazzy disc 1 beats. Like, this gives lo-fi.
And of course, that takes Split the Room immediately. Some folks were saying if Nas dropped this exact same album and just swapped North Carolina for New York, y'all would be calling it a classic. LOL. On the flip side, fans are backing Joe, saying the criticism is valid. I've even seen die-hard Cole supporters admit they're disappointed. What's interesting is the numbers. We're seeing a divide depending on the platform. On X, GNX is currently outperforming the fall-off in polls, but on YouTube, it's the opposite, with over 2,000 votes and counting leaning the other way. So I've got to ask, where do you stand? Are you rocking with Joe Budden and his crew on this one? Personally, I enjoyed the album, but maybe that's because I still consume music for enjoyment, not as a full-time critique session. I can just press play, vibe out, and sit with it. And don't forget, all of this is happening while Corey Holcomb and Joe Budden are still going at it in what the internet sarcastically dubbed the showdown of alleged abusers. Corey went on a fiery rant first, then Joe fired back with a full-blown crash-out, aiming his response at both Corey Holcomb and Jason Lee for bringing up his past domestic violence allegations.
I went home the other day and saw that Corey Holcomb still had my name in his mouth. I'm really so confused about that with all the controversy he's been caught up in lately. Corey Holcomb, you don't fight well enough to do this with me. Actually, if I saw you and we were breathing the same airspace, I would take it as a threat to me, a threat from God, a threat from life that we even in the same circumference. But Corey Holcomb, your fall from disgrace has been one that should be studied, from kind of funny to kind of bummy to I'm just the dummy. You over there struggling. You look a sandwich away from welfare. You dusty dog shit in the face looking motherfucker, boy. Corey Holcomb, I can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Honestly, it's over. You over there just lonely and poor. Your co-host look bad. Not the woman. I'm not talking about her. Everything over there look bad. I know you down bad because you on a Costco table podding in front of a fake plant that appears to be dying. You failed at fatherhood. You hate yourself. You hate your daughter. Your daughter hates you. You failed at finances. You failed at funny. Your pod sucks. You failed at fodder. You just a failure all around the board. And don't forget the original point. You don't fight well enough to do none of this with nobody. Please, Corey over there, no shape up, a dusty derby. Corey look like he look like Grand Lispuba. Corey looked like he covered in just warts and scabs. Corey looked ashy yet damp. There's no reason why he shouldn't have the time for a back and forth with nobody right this second. It looked bad. It looks bad over there. And that's before he started losing all these gigs because of that video that came out. So prayers up to you, my brother. You're gonna need it. No point in wasting time to do that. I can't make it myself more than they already do. Jason Lee has watched his brother die in his arms. His dad hates him because he sucked. And he's watched countless men go in and out of his mom's room as she was selling to support him. There's nothing that Joe Budden can say to make Jason Lee hate himself any more than he already does. But prayers up to you, another one. I'm praying for all you niggas.
And while some people were stunned, like, did he really just say out loud, "I'm a celebrity?" Others weren't surprised at all. On the flip side, you've got users online basically proving 50 Cent's whole argument in real time, saying a lot of these rappers move more like businessmen chasing the next lane than pure artists. I even saw comments like, "This rant is more entertaining than any Joe Budden track I've heard in years." That's wild. And it doesn't stop there. Apparently, Corey Holcomb's co-host has now jumped in and fired back at Joe too, so this whole situation just keeps escalating.
Holcomb, I can't believe that you are engaging this way when you fight that way. Your co-host look bad, not the woman, I'm not talking about her.
Damn it, Joe. Joe Budden. You done beat on more women than Clarissa Shields. You the GWO. Hey, Joe, we changing pump it up to uppercut. I came to hit a broad on Valentine's Day. My uppercut never felt me on Valentine's Day. It's always on time and it's never rebellious. You got too many emotional problems to be fucking with me, man. I'm a humble, sound thinking, everyday man. You a head case, Joe. You the type of to hoop and foul with your mouth. I ain't no bitch, man. I'm just saying. I ain't no bitch, man. Shut your weird ass up, Nick. Go pop a Percocet and prank call Joe Rogan. Uppercut. I had the better numbers, man. Fuck Spotify. And Mark Jamal Lamont Hill, whatever your name is. Ain't you a Nuwapian? Ain't your leader in jail for building illegal pyramids and touching on children, Nick? Oh, hold on, man. We waiting on this. We waiting on the spaceship to free our leader, man. I'm gonna do Joe Buttons until then.
And honestly, all I can say at this point is this feels like a straight-up race to the bottom. We're really watching Joe Budden and Corey Holcomb trade shots over who carries the worst domestic violence allegations in the podcast world. That's not competition, that's chaos. And I definitely want to hear what y'all think about all of this, so jump in the comments and let's talk about it. I'll catch you on the next one.